Next up, we've got Obi Heaney and the Coffee Alligator. Exchange Bank, your hometown bank. Give it up for Mannington Fire Department and the Grinch.
That's where her kid is.
Boots of the Buffalo Queens with the flying heads.
It's like me when I have my tumble. That's why you don't ask me to do it. What grade was it? The fair grade. 2024 Christmas in our town, King Queen. Lila Harbor. Miss
Here you go. Here's a good lollipop.
24, Francesca Alloy. It's the right time.
Yeah, we're packed over there. Hey, you're not recording. You're not recording.
Kendall Stewart.
That's why you should be doing it.
Your 2024 Miss Mannington District Fair Queen, Caitlin Patterson.
You gotta be on the car. Don't be afraid to sit down.
2024 Mannington District Fair Teen Queen, Leah Bradley. Next up, we have Darla Ryan, Frosty the Snowman. And joining us for the third year in a row, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Stick around because give the break some time to walk around and we will go on to relax. We have Megan Lake from the Marion County Public Library System to read us a book.
Hello, everybody. Pretty cool parade, huh? We're going to be reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and I'm going to try to do this with the microphone, opening the book and everything. So here we go.
Sorry, my granddaughter is not behaving tonight.
Sure. You want to come through the paper? All right. My assistant, Rachel. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
No, sir.
The curtains were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter that I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, I tore open the shutters and I threw up the sash. And tore away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the fallen snow gave a to objects below. Wondering I should appear, it's your sleigh. And 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick that I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. He whistled, he shouted, he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, now Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the rooftop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler, just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was turned up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. And he had the face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings. Then he turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Merry Christmas, everybody. The end.
Thank you so much, Megan. Everyone give her another round of applause. All right. So, after the tree lighting, we will be doing Pictures with Santa by Amanda Stover Photography. You can share the Main Street page. We'll be able to take those pictures with
The tree lighting in this video.
All right, if we could all turn our attention to the middle where Santa and Mrs. Claus is. They are joined by the King and Queen of Big Items, Patty and Will Reuter.
That was fire.
And we're going to go ahead and light our tree.
And that's light the tree.
All right, let's get a countdown. Are we ready? 3,
2, 1.
Ding, ding, yay!
Merry Christmas, everyone. while we're getting in line for Santa,
She said you want to.
Or 7:17, I finished the video there at 7 p.m. I had to switch to my phone to record it. My battery in my camera was acting like it was getting low while I was recording. Until after I turned it off and turned it back on, it wasn't. So, goodbye. Merry Christmas.